Hi guys! So recently I tried something new. I had a few products from Product Junkie Naturals that I have really been waiting to try and wanting to try, and I'd also not recently done any cocoon curls for quite some time, and so I decided I would go ahead and revisit that style in order to do a curly fro. Yes, so it was fun to do it. It was also challenging and also hard, but I did get through it. And at the end, I think I had something that seemed pretty okay. You'll see in the video, part of the time I was just not sure if I was liking it. Um, yeah, it felt a little bit awkward, but by the end, I think it was a good first attempt for a curly fro. So there you have it. Again, I have never done a curly fro, and I also rarely use a pick on my hair, so I really didn't know what I was doing, how to use it. So anyway, by the end, I still think it was cute. I did like it. So my first curly fro in the books. Even my husband came in the bathroom at one point and he's like, "What's up? What's wrong?" So you could tell that I was not really feeling that style for a while there. I wasn't feeling good about it, but he did let me know that it looked good and it was cute, so that was really nice. So anyway, I am going to try this style again. Now that I know more of how to do it, I will definitely try it again. So anyway, yes, I recorded all of that. I'll show that to you guys. I will also show you what those Product Junkie Naturals products look like. I'll show you how to do the cocoon curls, and let's see what else. Oh, how to preserve it overnight too. I will show all of that. I've got pictures and whatnot. So, all right, thanks for watching. As usual, I'm going to start on freshly washed and deep conditioned hair. And I am going to work in sections. I'm going to spritz this one and then put in my leave-in. So just work that all the way through, making sure that everything's nicely coated. And then I am just going to repeat these same steps with the water and the leave-in for each of the remaining sections. Perfect. Now that I have that done, I'm going to take down these two and use my rat tail comb to just sort of split this back section in half so that I have an upper piece and a lower piece. Just like this. Now I am going to work in kind of a small to medium sized section, and I'm going to spritz that with some water. Then use my comb to comb through and detangle. Make sure that everything is nicely combed out. Here is the cream that I'm going to use. So I am taking a good amount and I'm going to smooth that onto my hair really well, make sure that that is all coated. Then I am using my comb again to detangle, comb out any knots, make sure that it's fully smooth. And now I am going to start by flat twisting the roots of this section. So I'm just going to flat twist that part and then move on to a regular 2-strand twist all the rest of the way down. Okay, so here is just a look at what you're going to be doing in order to make these cocoon curls, but I'll show you guys some close-ups in the next couple clips. So start by stretching out the twist and put your 2 fingers near the base of the twist. Then you're going to loop the twist up and around your fingers and then start wrapping the twist around itself at the base, leaving the tail. Put the tail between your 2 fingers snugly, and then with your other hand you're going to slide the wrapped part down while you slide your 2 fingers, partially pulling through the tail. So again, stretch out the twist, place your 2 fingers at the base of the twist, and then keep wrapping it around itself. You're going to put that tail right between the 2 fingers and use your other hand to slide the wrapped portion all the way down as you're partially pulling through the tail. Now remember, don't pull it all the way through. You want to leave it out so it looks like this. Okay, so that is what you're going to do throughout the rest of your hair. Just continue making those cocoon curls. So this is what I have, and I let mine dry under the hooded dryer for about 2 hours or so, and then I air dried for a full day. So just make sure they are fully dried before you unravel. And mine are dry, so I'm going to go ahead and unravel and see what I get. What you're going to do is just pull on that tiny little tail, and it should come out pretty easily. So I'll show you again. Just find that little tail, hold on to the cocoon part, and just pull it straight down and it will unravel. Again, take your cocoon, find the little tail end that we left sticking out, hold on to the cocoon, and then pull from that tail. Of course, sometimes the tail is going to try to hide in there, so you just want to push against the side of the cocoon so that you can better see the little edge of the tail, just like you can see there. And then go ahead and grab that, and again, just pull it straight down to unravel. But if your tail accidentally got pulled all the way through instead of partially through, definitely do not keep tugging on it. You just want to stop and try to untwist the cocoon or unwind the cocoon gently, and then you can pull through the tail. Otherwise, you can try to push the tail back through so that it's where it should have been, and then go ahead and unravel. Either way. Alright, so I've taken out all of my cocoons, and now I have to separate everything. So just go ahead and do just like I'm doing here, separating all of my curls so that it can be full. And then we are gonna get started on making this a curly fro. So of course you have to separate all of these curls until it is fully fluffy and fro-alicious. So clearly I was not quite feeling it at this point. I didn't think my curly fro was working. Yeah. So I am going to go ahead and start at the front with some control paste and see if I can get my front to look good, and then work my way down to the back. So I am just smoothing these front edges back, putting in a bobby pin, and hopefully that will give it a good look for the front. And now I am just going to tie down those front edges while I go ahead and keep fluffing all the curls and picking it out to get more of a fro. And yes, I'm still doubting that this is going to happen. Alright, so this is what I have now after having picked at it for a good 10 minutes. Okay, for overnight, all I did was tie down the edges, and then I put on my large bonnet on top of it, and I went ahead and just slept on it just like that. And here I am the next day. I just took off the scarf and my bonnet and everything, and I am just gonna fluff out my curls and use my pick again to reshape my fro.
I did not apply any more of the curl paste to the front edges. I just replaced the bobby pins and then I continued to pick it out. So just separate more curls if you can and continue to use your pick to really fluff it up and give it a good shape that you want it to have. So yeah, as you can see, the curls definitely came back and it revived, and my fro is starting to get a little bit bigger. So even though I just slept on it with a bonnet, it came right back. Okay, so in the middle of the week, I did go ahead and redo my curls. I used my Oyen hairdo as my leave-in. So I went ahead and re-moisturized with that, and then I put my cream right back on top. Again, I left my cocoon curls in for a full day to make sure everything was dry. Soaked up all that great moisture from the hairdo and the castor cream. And now again, I'm just going to unravel everything, separate everything, and then fluff and pick. Alrighty, so everything's separated. I'm going to do that same process with the control paste.